Hey everyone, it's Total Wellness back with another video. Today, we're diving into a critical aspect of your health that often gets overlooked, vitamin B12 deficiency. Now, you might be wondering, why is B12 so important? Well, this little vitamin is a rock star when it comes to your energy levels, brain function, and even the formation of red blood cells. Trust me, you want this vitamin on your team. Alright, let's get started. Have you ever experienced that weird pins and needles feeling, like your hands or feet are asleep? That's called paresthesia, and it's a common sign of B12 deficiency. B12 is crucial for healthy nerves. When B12 levels drop, those signals get disrupted, leading to that tingling sensation. If you're experiencing persistent tingling, especially in your hands and feet, it's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. Pay attention to your body, and let's figure out what's going on together. Let's talk about another symptom that might seem a little scary: difficulty walking. When nerves are damaged from prolonged B12 deficiency, it can impact your balance and coordination, making walking a real challenge. You might feel unsteady on your feet or experience numbness or weakness in your legs. If you're noticing these changes in your gait or balance, it's worth getting your B12 levels checked. Ever look in the mirror and think, wow, I'm looking a little pale today? If you're constantly looking washed out, it might be time to consider a B12 deficiency. B12 helps your body produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. When you're low on B12, your red blood cell production takes a hit, leading to anemia, which can make your skin look pale. If you're noticing a persistent paleness, along with other symptoms we've talked about, it's worth getting your B12 levels checked. We've all been there, those days when you can barely keep your eyes open, even after a good night's sleep. But if you're feeling constantly drained, like you're running on fumes no matter how much rest you get, it's time to consider B12 deficiency. When you're low on B12, your red blood cell count drops, meaning your body isn't getting the oxygen it needs to function optimally. If you're constantly reaching for that extra cup of coffee or feeling like you're dragging yourself through the day, it could be your body crying out for more B12. Ever feel your heart pounding in your chest, even when you're just relaxing? If it's happening frequently, it's worth considering B12 deficiency. When you're low on B12 and your red blood cell count drops, your heart has to work harder to pump the limited amount of oxygen-rich blood throughout your body. If you're experiencing a rapid heartbeat or palpitations, especially alongside other symptoms we've discussed, don't just ignore it. It could be your body's way of telling you it needs more B12. Let's talk about another symptom that can be a little alarming: shortness of breath. When your B12 levels are low and your red blood cell count takes a hit, your body isn't getting the oxygen it needs to function properly. This can leave you feeling short of breath, like you need to take deeper, more frequent breaths just to get enough air. If you're finding yourself gasping for air more often than usual, it could be a sign that your body is crying out for more B12. Ever look in the mirror and notice your tongue looking a little, different? Maybe it's swollen, smooth, or even has a strange reddish hue. Believe it or not, these oral symptoms could be your body's way of waving a red flag about a B12 deficiency. B12 plays a crucial role in cell growth and regeneration, including the cells in your mouth. When your B12 levels are low, it can impact the health of your tongue, leading to inflammation, soreness, and even those painful mouth ulcers. If you're noticing any of these oral symptoms, it's time to get your B12 levels checked and address any potential deficiencies. We've all had those days where we feel a little foggy-headed, like we're walking through a mental haze. But if you're experiencing persistent brain fog, struggling to focus, or having trouble remembering things, it could be a sign of B12 deficiency. B12 plays a vital role in maintaining the health of your nervous system, including your brain. If you're feeling mentally sluggish, like you're constantly hitting a mental wall, it could be your brain's way of telling you it needs more B12. Let's talk about mood swings, because let's face it, none of us like feeling like an emotional roller coaster. If you're finding yourself feeling irritable, anxious, or even experiencing bouts of depression, it might be time to consider B12 deficiency. B12 plays a role in the production of serotonin and dopamine, two neurotransmitters that are crucial for regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. If you're feeling emotionally off kilter, like your mood is constantly in flux, it could be your body's way of signaling a B12 deficiency. Let's get real for a second. Nobody likes talking about digestive issues, but they're a common problem that can be linked to B12 deficiency. If you're experiencing frequent nausea, vomiting, constipation, or diarrhea, it's worth considering your B12 levels. B12 plays a role in the healthy functioning of your digestive system, helping to support the growth and repair of the cells that line your gut. When your B12 levels are low, it can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to a whole host of digestive discomforts. If you're experiencing persistent digestive problems, it's important to address the root cause, which could very well be a B12 deficiency. Have you noticed a decrease in your appetite lately? Maybe you're just not as hungry as you used to be, or you're feeling full quickly and struggling to finish your meals. While this could be due to a variety of factors, it's also a potential sign of B12 deficiency. If your body isn't properly absorbing nutrients from your food due to a B12 deficiency, it's going to send signals that something's not right, often manifesting as a decrease in appetite. If you're experiencing a loss of appetite or unexplained weight loss, it's essential to get to the root cause, which could very well be a B12 deficiency that needs to be addressed. Ever feel like your muscles are constantly tired, even if you haven't been hitting the gym particularly hard? Muscle weakness and fatigue can be incredibly frustrating. B12 plays a crucial role in energy production within your muscle cells. When your B12 levels are low, your muscles don't get the energy they need, leading to weakness, fatigue, and even muscle cramps. Without enough fuel, your muscles simply can't perform at their best. If you're experiencing persistent muscle weakness or fatigue, it's crucial to address the underlying cause, which could be a B12 deficiency that needs to be corrected. Wow, we covered a lot today. From that tingling feeling in your fingers to those dips in your mood, we've explored a wide range of symptoms that could indicate your body is screaming for more B12. Remember, this vitamin is crucial for energy, brain power, and overall well-being. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, don't brush them off. The first step is getting your B12 levels checked through a simple blood test. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Until next time, stay healthy.